Shalom, Namaste, Jai Bharat, Jai Israel, my dear friends. This is Dr. Abraham, just reporting or maybe talking to you all from Israel. And I have not come online for last few days, but I'm so sorry because there are some commitments, but okay. So let's talk. Let's go to our newspaper to just see what's happening in Israel. So I will present, share the screen, and so this is let me check if okay, fine. So both cameras and mics are work. Day before yesterday, I think I did it, but there was no mic, so I had to delete the video. So let's see what's happening. I'm so sorry to say that. See, this is our purportedly recent photo release showing shadowy Hamas military chief Mohammed Daif. Okay, so a senior Air Force officer rejects claims of indiscriminate bombing in Gaza, says strikes on Hamas targets are precise, focused. Number of troops killed in ground up rises to 164. So this is the recent update. United Nations says just few minutes ago, 8 minutes ago, fighting between IDF and Gaza terror groups impending aid shipments. You know, the Secretary General or the topmost gentleman of United Nations, he was given the idea what happened exactly on 7th of October. All the videos, what Hamas has had recorded, and whatever the cameras, CCTVs, they recorded, they were all shown to the Secretary General of United Nations, and he agreed upon. That's why he's not talking about the ceasefire. He said this the worst day for humanity, something like that. Exactly the comments I don't know, but this is the case. 39 minutes ago, touring border EM Finance Minister Ali Cohen says Hezbollah chief must understand that he is next. So, they're all the ministers are moving around Gaza. They're just boosting the morale of the army and saying that giving messages to the top brass of Hamas to get ready. 1 hour ago, Sinbeth received intel on timing of major Hamas attack, but cast it as important. This was the let's see a little bit what they did. The Sinbeth is a very big, our security agency. Cast it as unimportant. They didn't feel that it was important. That was the biggest. That's what is being discussed today, and very bad. Okay, so let's go back to. They're all mistakes. Some mistakes. See what happened. Okay, it's unfortunate. This was perhaps avoidable, but okay. So this is now coming up the news. In fact, it was disclosed in few days and came the surfaced now. Okay, so let's see. The mourning families of fallen IDF. Okay, this we have already covered. And northern towns rocked by heaviest Hezbollah barrages since the war. So Israel is busy too much on the Gaza side. So Lebanon is taking the opportunity to 34 rockets fired from Lebanon day after Israeli strike. killed Hezbollah man and two others. And some Iranian army, some general, lieutenant, or some general was also killed. Three soldiers from same unit killed in Gaza, bringing round up to all 264. Hashem, please give them peace. And what martyrdom, what they have sacrificed their life to their nation, to our nation, Israel. So all 164 soldiers. The anti-Israel media is saying these numbers are thousands, and the Israeli media is covering this news, no, not showing the truth, not showing this. So something like that. The war against Hamas may be almost a half done. The second half will be harder. Otherwise, also we are just experiencing that the war is very hard. Okay. 6 Palestinians said killed in IDF drone strike near West Bank Tulkarm. This is the West Bank. They are also there. The terrorists. They are targeting Israel. So IDF has to fight on that front as well. Syria, Lebanon, Palestinian Authority, Houthis, Iraqi people. How many fronts have been opened? Those thanks to Times of Israel for lighting this candle, showing this for the memory. His core will never forget you, will remember you all. Also, the people who are missing about that. No stone unturned, comptroller was wide probe into government's October 7 failures. So, okay, so let's see what action comes. Turkey's Erdogan says Netanyahu worse than Hitler, Israel running Nazi camps. All false. This is all precipitated by Hamas. Why Erdogan, Mr. Erdogan, you tell the Hamas brass to release the hostages and surrender. The war will stop. Okay, so let me put the adapter because the battery is gone. I'm so sorry for a little interruption. The video will not be that long, perhaps 20-25 minutes or something like, and then finish. Very short video I'm making. Israeli embassies around world reportedly put on high alert after India blast. So these people, this is done by Iran. Iran is what we should say, very, very. This is in fact all done by Iran. Iran is supported by Biden administration, and Biden administration is advised by Obama, the former president of America. You know that recently they paid $6 billion to Iran, and in few days, the Hamas attacked Israel in few days, and also the Houthis are getting more stronger. Hezbollah is getting more stronger. This is the money. This money comes from Obama. Okay, so now they're targeting outside the embassies. India is, as you see in the news. And let's go a little bit. Was Russia's McDonald's franchise sold to a straw man for surprise profit? Okay, this is not related to us. Maybe the person must be Jewish. That's why they're posting in this. And Israelis are making huge sacrifices. Please make a small one. I will not request anybody to pay the money, but maybe later on when I'm taking off for a while, when I come back, then I might start asking for money. Gaza border reconstruction proposal wins backing from coalition opposition MKs. Everybody is supporting this. The world's foremost rabbinical authority on declaring death grapples with October 7. This is a religious matter. The mourning families of fallen IDF soldiers need our support. We'll support them by Zat Hashem, by the grace of God. Iran October 7 attack was revenge for killing of Soleimani into 2020. Hamas, no, it wasn't. Okay, whatever. Terrorism, terrorist attack. This is what these people they do. They are not humans. Perhaps the body of humans, but the brain is of animals, worse than animals. Barbers. The brain is animal's brain. Iran vows revenge after senior this one. IRGC officer slain in Israeli strike in Syria. Okay. Shipping giant Maersk scheduled return to Red Sea despite Houthi attacks. So they are going to sail in the Red Sea, Maersk. And I think the coalition forces are going to protect the this thing, all the ships. Biden speaks with Qatari Emir to discuss a hostage release ceasefire efforts. Okay, try. Hamas doesn't want to have ceasefire. They want every their commander and all the cadres, Hamas, all the terrorists must be killed. They want themselves because Israeli army is giving them good treatment. Abbas says post-war period will be test for US support of PA rule over Gaza Strip. No, they said this politics should not happen. I am against it, and let's see what happens. They might give to PA, but it will be useless. Iran dismisses IAE report. EA report. It raised the production rate of near weapons grade uranium. Might, because they have been supported by America, by money, by this, and America is nothing. Then Obama is running America now, so it's unfortunate. Sinbad chief said to warn of far-right threats to top general in West Bank. Okay, fine. So this is Color Purple release brings Alice Walker's a history of anti-Semitism back into focus. Okay. Lieutenant Adar Ben Simon, 20, commander, sacrificed her life like a hero. Sorry. God bless her. God will give her peace. So this is what is some few more headlines, and let's go to other paper. Israel Hamas War IDF blasts more. So it's doing this thing. IDF blasts Hamar terror tunnel complex under Gaza Rantishi hospital. Okay, so all the hospitals are used by the terrorists to survive. Israelis here drilling field shaking amid West Bank terror tunnels fears. Now, Israel is another West Bank shouldn't have tunnels like then it will be a big problem. Israel's wartime government in crisis as Ben Gvir fires prison chief. So there is a little bit tussle. Let's see how it ends. Leaked High Court verdict shows intent to overturn judicial reform law. Okay, this is no time to talk now about this. Iran's latest threat on Israel and arsenal of nuclear. And I'm sure whenever they will have a nuclear bomb, they'll throw on Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu, no different than Hitler, Turkey's Erdogan claims. You think about what your Hamas is doing, what your Hamas has done on 7th of October, to in this retaliation and this reaction, Israel is acting and you're telling Israel is worse than Hitler. Wow, Mr. Erdogan, go to school and learn. Wife of fallen soldier, how many more orphans, widows will there be in Israel? So it's very sad. This is the burial time of a soldier. God bless everybody. God bless them. Israeli teen jailed for refusing IDF service cites war with Hamas in Gaza. Okay, so let's see. IDF fighter injures fellow soldier after waking up from Gaza nightmare. So there is a little psychological problems, but Wajat Hashem will come over everything. Hamas may be holding Israeli hostages in central Gaza, IDF sources say. So far, we couldn't get, but very soon we'll reach them. Houthi attacks indicate increasing Iranian. Let's read this. The threat to maritime transport movement through Bab al-Mandab to the Suez Canal is an extremely dangerous issue. So if suppose the Houthi is going to govern there, a rally of Gazan Palestinians take place in Sana'a last Friday. The Houthis want to attract sympathy, claiming they are a victim, though they ignited the war in Yemen just as Hamas did in Gaza, says the writer. Okay, so basically, wherever these groups will stay in power, there won't be any peace. Let's see our Israeli, what's called our religious paper. Terror turned Gaza NTC hospital exposed. See, this is called Hamas. Okay, and they are safe in tunnels, and the civilians are dying on the top. Shinbeth received intel about planning. This is the repeat. This is what arch-terrorist Mohammed Daif looks like now. Channel 12 published a new photo of the commander of Hamas military wing. IDF forces battle terrorists in Gaza orchids. So it's going on. The struggle, the war is going on. United Nations presents attacks against Jews as settler violence. Okay, so this is not that important. Hundreds of mezuzahs donated to the IDF found to be invalid. Okay. Zionist isn't racism, but Palestinianism is. So let's see a little bit headlines in the social media. Israeli Hamas war lives update. IDF confirms battles in refugee camps because the terrorists are hiding in refugee camps, hiding in the tunnels under the hospital, under the schools, under the kindergarten school, social centers. Hamas cannot escape Israeli tank attack, so it's going on. Israel Hamas war live, Gaza war to last month. Israel army chief says escalation are alarms. United Nations. This is the answer. And what is it? Hamas leader Sinwar, what Sinwar says? Threat to Israel. Okay. So these are the YouTube briefings from this thing. Israel clashes with United Nations Security Council, obviously, because they are not very much in favor of Israel. The Houthis, Aman, are very, very dangerous people. The Houthi insurgency, also known as the Houthi rebellion, the Sadr war, or the Sadr conflict, was a military rebellion pitting Zaidi Shia Houthis against the Yemeni military that began in northern Yemen and has since escalated into a full-scale civil war. So these people are Shias, and they are north of Yemen, and they are almost controlling Yemen, and the organization, the terror organization, is funded by Iran. So I think we should stop here, my dear friends. Somebody is Somebody is Saeed Bhai. Shalom, Namaste, Jai Bharat, Jai Israel, Saeed Bhai. How are you? आप ज्वाइन करना चाहते हैं? If you, sorry, this is English. You want to join the stream? You could join. So this is our channel. You could click, and you want to join. You could join us. Join me. Now I am only alone. This channel is not very bad. This thing, shalom, shalom. This channel is not. I mean, there are subscribers. I don't know how many now. Let's see. Okay. Yes, please tell me what you would like to say.
I just joined it. I did not listen what you're talking about, but
It's a briefing of every day's Israeli wars briefing. Very short, only in 20 minutes. Let me
mm,
see the. I have to see how many subscribers there are. 57 subscribers. I didn't notice this. So there are some subscribers. It's going on. So this is about the war. What happened today?
yeah,
Where
yeah.
the Israeli forces are moving, what the Houthis doing, what the Hezbollah is doing.
Uh-huh.
Everybody is threatening.
So,
The Erdogan also threatening. All together, they are against Israel. They want to go to war against Israel. And this is the briefing. Our three soldiers died, unfortunately.
uh,
Somewhere around 164, 165 soldiers all killed today so far.
mhm,
And this is going on something like 75th or 74th day. So
mhm.
this was the briefing I gave.
So what is the Houthi is doing? I mean, they are blocking supply to Israel.
Yeah, they are trying, but now because of this coalition force is around them and the Mercs, there's a shipping company called
Yeah, yeah.
Mercs. They have decided to schedule the same schedule they're restarting to
Uh,
use the canal, Suez Canal. No, Red Sea. What I don't know what's the name. I think it's Suez Canal. The
yeah.
Mercs is starting their schedule again. They are not diverting their ships, so they might attack. Houthis might attack, but there are at least three or four nations' forces are there to save them, to save the ships. I think the other companies will also join very soon.
Mhm,
Only the
mhm,
problem is there could be probably America. Israel cannot do anything to Houthis now at present because Israel is very busy,
mhm.
busy
Yeah, yeah.
on three fronts:
Okay.
Syria, Lebanon, and Hamas, all surrounded by this. Jordan is not attacking, so that's fine. So Israel cannot do anything to Houthis. This is a coalition's responsibility.
Mhm.
Uh,
So,
American-led coalition's responsibility to take care of Houthis and restore the shipping same route, so the world will have good business. Yeah, you want to say something? Please say.
where is the cease? Is there any going to be ceasefire soon or later?
No, it's not looking like
Okay.
ceasefire, and they are doing some political move to give Gaza to PA. That's Americans' plan, but the Israelis are saying no to this. Israelis, they want to take to keep Gaza under Israeli army,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this war will be long. Not what we are thinking. It will be over in 1 month or 2 months. No,
Mm,
it will
yeah.
be a long war because of the tunnels, because they have tunnels and they're running around every wherever a Israeli army goes, they leave everything and they go to some other tunnel.
Uh,
They move few hours before the Israeli army goes there.
any outsider fighting along with the Hamas?
Not proved yet.
Uh,
People are saying that the Houthis have sent 20,000 people, 20,000 soldiers to fight Israel, and everybody is talking. But so far, there is no any other army. Only
any
Hezbollah is fighting from
any
another.
any val- any Muslim volunteer coming from outside the other Muslim
No, no,
countries?
no, not
No.
so far. No, no.
Are there anybody supplying a weapon to Hamas?
Maybe, but because they have put very strict blockade, they cannot do anything. They cannot send anything. Maybe Russia might do, but Israelis are checking all the shipment, all the trucks, all the big lorries in which the all the humanitarian help is loaded. They check, and then they enter this thing, because if suppose uh, Hamas Hamas gets the weapons, the war will go further, more longer time. That's why
Hmm.
Israel is not allowing. Now the world is crying, no, this is humanitarian, this tarian, that tarian. But it's because see, Israel is fed up last 3 4 times, 2009, 2012, 14, and 2018, or something, like 4 wars. Now nobody is looking at these 4 wars. Oh, ceasefire, ceasefire.
Palestine also tired of Israel. Uh, they have to do something about it. So it,
Said
it's
bhai,
not it's
listen.
not you decide when to end.
I'm nobody. I'm just talking. Listen,
No, no,
Said bhai.
I'm talking about Israel as you as Israeli.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Now, in somewhere, the Hamas is saying that Israel must go back to 1967 line. Now, if suppose this is the case, this same thing was offered to all the Arabs in 1948. 56% of Israeli land will go. Even that time, this was the Judea and Samaria was not there, and not given to Israel that time. But they had a very big opportunity to build a nation, could be called Palestine. But because of the other nations, all this Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, Egypt, all these 5 nations, they attacked Israel, so that whole that nation's idea has gone.
Yeah,
Now,
they attacked because they illegally established the Israeli nation in the Middle East. So that was
Said by,
illegal.
okay, see, that's what I say. Now, if you see the expansion of the Islamic Empire, how it happened,
No,
you
no,
tell
no,
me.
no. We don't
No, no,
have
no,
to go
listen,
there.
listen. I just let me. There is a power wherever power, and that's it.
Yeah,
If I
yeah.
have a power, listen,
Yes,
say
yes.
why. You don't agree with me on this, but this is the case in the world today.
Yes, yes.
I'm
That
telling
will
you.
be in future
No, no, no.
also. Future will be
I'm
like
I'm
that.
I'm giving you one more example. If
Yeah.
in that 1948 war, if your all the 5 Arab nations would have killed all the Jews and would have taken the whole land, nobody was going to push them out of that land, because Muslims don't follow anybody. They follow their own power. And what happened in Jammu and Kashmir? United Nations how many times told Pakistan to withdraw from POK? They are not withdrawing. This is the case.
No,
Islamic people. Then
no.
let me finish. You have enough time to talk. We both are Islamic people. They don't consider anything. The same thing they did. They didn't consider that time the League of Nations. Now, your all the 7th, 8th, 9th century, they spread Islam by what? By force. And they took over the land. Now let me finish. Don't interrupt. They put the Egypt was converted forcibly, taken in 3 years. It was Islamized, and also urbanization. Arabi, everybody started speaking Arabic in Egypt. Then you come here, Levant, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, all won by your Muslim forces, all your Sabas. Now, you cannot remove them. You cannot tell them, get out from here, because they took by power. The same thing happened in 1947 or 48. Because of the power, the whole land, they defeated Ottoman, and it went into the two people, French and English. Now they decided which will be English, but which area will go to England, English, which area will go to France. Iraq and all other top, if you say further north, that went into the French mandate. And the south, further from Lebanon till Jerusalem, like you come, the Judean desert is south. So that the whole, even the where the Jordan is today, also was in British mandate. That was 1922, 1948 map of British mandate. Now in this, your this Ali Haj Hosseini, he started making noise. The whole that side, east of Jordan, went to some emirat, something they falsely they made some kind of a government, and it went to this what is called the Hussein family, King Hussein. Then whatever is left after that, it was also divided, parted in two. Now that was meant, what Jordan is today is for the Arabs, and rest, west side, West Bank, whole west, and little more area was for the Jews. But because of that, this fighting, they didn't give anything to Jews, because the Arabs became in power. Once the British mandate started, everybody has full freedom, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of everything. It was not like Ottoman. You speak a word and they'll kill you. That is your Islamic this thing. So what happened? This went to British mandate, and now once you don't follow it, League of Nations. So this is what is called the power. I have power. I have land. I have won over, and it will be mine. So that time it became land of British. Now you say that it was wrong. It was when the whole Muslim world has taken over full Saudi Peninsula, and then Iraq, and then Yemen, and then you further Egypt and all, they took forcefully, and it's still under Islamic those people. So this is the law. This is the law of power, or power. This is power. You win over the land, and it becomes yours. Now I'll tell you, if suppose in today's world Russia invades Ukraine, no United Nations, nobody will be able to push out Russia from the Ukrainian land. This is the case. Now, if you have power, you remove. That time, nobody was powerful than any English people, so they ruled over the Palestine, and that's why it became a British mandate. Now, these 4 5, you made some Muslim League also that time, very in a short time, and then you got together and you fought. I mean, the Muslim countries, they fought against Israel. Israel never started that war. 1948, Israel was almost invaded by these forces, invaded. Then they started fighting again and pushed back all these armies except Gaza and West Bank, which was under Jordan, and Jerusalem, the Temple Mount. and then there was a ceasefire. So this is a said by, don't say that it was illegal or legal. It was whoever, under whoever possession that whole this area was, it was theirs. It was British. So whether it was illegal or legal, who had power? They defeated the Ottoman and they took over the whole land. So what was the problem? Why they didn't agree? And by the way, all the five nations, whatever happened, they win whatever was there was no, they never gave to Palestinians after winning that. Gaza went to Egypt under Egyptians, and the West Bank went under Jordanian. Jerusalem Old City Temple Mount was under Jordanian till 1967. So this is the case. Palestinians are the most. First of all, there was no Palestinian nation, and the only opportunity the Palestinians had to make a nation from 1948, they failed. And not they failed, these people, these 5 6 nations, they failed the Palestinian ideas totally. And now they are, 1967 nothing happened, so Palestine came in the power, came in the existence. Otherwise, Gaza, why the Egyptians didn't give to Palestinian the whole this Gaza Patti? And why the West Bank was not given, which is called Samaria today, which is now they are asking for 1967 line? Why the Jordan didn't give to them? And why that time no, all of the residents here in Gaza and West Bank told the Jordanian king and told the Egyptian, those whoever was there in power, to give them that land? No, they were happy because Muslims are ruling Muslims, and the Palestinian is only for the namesake. They want to remove Israel, they want to kill all the Jews, they want to take over the whole land. This is the problem. Now you speak, please.
Uh, I think we need to see what is today's situation, what is good for Israel and what is good for Palestinian. If you want to continuously occupy their land and you want to fight, or even you want to take over Gaza and expel the Palestinian, this strategy only gonna harm you. Okay, uh, the Western countries support you, but how many people they allow to kill you? How many Palestinian Gaza people they going to allow the West who support you militarily and financially? How long they gonna keep support you? How many dead people acceptable for the West? The Gaza people, how many you going to kill? How much they're going to acceptable for them? So you need to make up this. How you need to. You're gonna lose if you continuously do this. The Western people have to stop because they're going to be responsible for all this death because they are paying you, they are supporting you, and then they will be the responsible for the death of the Gaza people. So
Okay.
you know when you're going to stop? What is your plan? Uh, what do you want to do? How much you going to kill? You need to decide that.
Said Bhai, they say don't blame Israel for killing all, whether ladies or children or innocent people. I'll tell you one thing. What is the Hamas government? Was elected government, okay, democratically elected government. Any government's duty is, in any case, to protect the civilians, the citizens of that country. Okay, okay, consider the Gaza Patti is a country, and Hamas is ruling the Gaza Patti, and the population or the residents of Gaza Patti elected Hamas to rule over Gaza. They became very rich. They have a $500 million revenue. They collected a lot of taxes from the Gazans. Okay, now in case, I'll give you example of Israel. When the Hezbollah from Lebanon, they started firing rockets, all something like 60 50,000 people, all the residents of the border of Lebanon, are living in hotels in Jerusalem, in living in hotels in Israel. They evacuated the place and they said, no, you are, it's dangerous for you, come here and live safely. All are living nicely here in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem, wherever they have hotels, all are full. Okay. Now this is the duty of a government for the citizen of that country. What Hamas did, got elected, came in power, built tunnels. Okay, by the way, you know what is the budget of how much money they have? 8 Arab dollars. 8 Arab dollar. They have 8 Arab dollars in the account in Qatar under your Ismail Haniyeh, under your Khalid Mashal, under your Mazouk, all these people. And how much wealth they have? Everybody has minimum $3 to $4 billion in their accounts. They have no shortage of money, but the money is only in the hands of the Hamas people. Okay. Now, if suppose they attacked Israel, they knew, Hamas knew that Israel will attack. Israel would attack Gaza. So, what was the duty of the government for to protect the citizens? They had to build for them this thing, what is called the bomb shelters. When somebody bombard the place, the citizens should not be killed. We have a protocol in all the places near Gaza. There is a siren, and once the siren is on, everybody runs to the bomb shelter. Hamas, this Mazouk was asked, why you have all high tech tunnels you have made for yourself? Why didn't you make some bomb shelters for the civilians in Gaza? You know what his answer was? His answer was, the Gazans are refugees, 75%, and it's Israel's duty and the United Nations duty to take care of them. We have built tunnels for ourselves. This was his answer. What do you the government's duty is, when you go and kill other people, innocent and civilians you kill, and go come back and hide in the tunnels, and then your enemy, to whom you attacked already, comes to you and retaliates, then you protect yourself and you leave your citizens. Those citizens, those people, those civilians voted for you to be in power. You leave them just on the open ground. And Israeli, before bombardment, Israelis say that, okay, we are going to bombard this area, please evacuate. Why you are blaming Israel? Why you are blaming your Hamas must be blamed first. Okay, they went and killed the people, 40, 30, 40 children. And how many civilians they killed? And there are photos that are coming in next to this thing. Whoever will ask, I will show the photos. The people, the way they killed, the videos. If you show, now they are saying, no, no, these are not the real videos. Not real videos. They are real videos shot by Hamas. So, and then you say that the Israel is terrorist. What is the definition of terrorism? Deliberately you kill civilians to obtain or to do your to get your this purpose done, religious or political.
no,
You kill deliberately, just a minute, civilians. Now, Israel is not killing civilian intentionally. Israel is killing the enemy of Israel. Now, Hamas's duty is to protect the population. They are not. They are not worried. They are just showing. They are playing that victim card. Oh, Israel is bombarding. Israel is terrorist. Israel is this. Israel is this. First of all, what was the need to go into the Israel and kill civilians? Okay, if you wanted to have war with people, fight with police and army. Any civilian comes, you tell them, please go away. I'm going to kill the army. This is what should have been done, but no. And what is the need? What was the need to take the hostages. There is a 10 months old baby they took away, and his birthday is now, I think now he's 1 year old. Said bhai, would you say that this is very human, or this is very good?
No,
What
because
kind of a terrorism is it? There is no definition. I'm looking in the internet. How it will be defined when you go into your enemy's territory, you bring hostages, and then you start ransom this much money, and this many people must be released. Okay, please talk. It's your
you,
turn.
you have been terrorizing Palestinian for last uh, 70 years or more.
Hmm,
You have been terrorized. You terrorize them. You take their homes and
hmm.
you kick them out from their home and build the Jewish home over there. Yeah, you have been acting like a terrorist. Taking their home and kicking them out. So how can they not fight you? I mean, you gave
No,
them no choice
no,
but
no.
to
This
fight
is
them.
not. I want to give you one idea, one information. How many Jewish neighborhood have been demolished because there is some organization, there was, now it's not very much active, it's called Shalom. They're all leftist. They go to Supreme Court, and they find out some very close to West Bank, the neighborhood, beautiful, very well flourished in the neighborhood, nice buildings, children are living there. At least two, three, or maybe four or five they have destroyed because they went to Supreme Court. All are leftist. Supreme Court is also leftists in Israel, and they said this must be demolished. And this our PM Netanyahu, he said, "I'm with court," and they are all demolished. What you're talking?
Uh,
And that land is given back to the Palestinians.
you know
And
the
no, listen. In somewhere in 1950, 1960, the government gave license to all these people. They spent money to build these houses. It was done, but once somebody filed the petition, it was taken by Supreme Court, and they said, Supreme Court said no. Yes, this is not the Jewish land. This is Palestinian, and all the houses demolished. 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, police went there with army and destroyed all the houses, bulldozed them. So
okay.
what you're talking? We remove people and we put the Jewish. This is all big life. Maybe one or two people doing some artificial videos. And by the way, from 1948, we are not terrorizing. We have given enough, many, at least 5 to 6 times, and twice. I'll tell you. In 2000 and 2008, our two prime ministers, Ehud Barak and Olmert, they offered everything. 1967 line, but the Palestinian Authority or this Mahmoud Abbas never went. Yasser Arafat never said yes to it. Yeah, it's Mahmoud Abbas never. Your whole idea is that the Jewish people are prospering because we work so sincerely, we work so nicely, and we are progressing. We are becoming more richer, and more stable. Our innovation, our health industry, medical, our computer, IT, information industry, everything is. Yesterday, today, IBM is going to start some chip production in Israel. Government has given $3.2 billion aid to that company, and the whole project is 27, 28 billion dollars. Now, this is what we do. There are 500 companies are doing business in Israel, so we work very sincerely. So again, I will say, it's not the Palestine, it is not Israel, it's only the your Quranic, your religion, your Muslims don't, they hate Jews so much that they don't want any Israel, they don't want any Jew to survive. They want to take the whole Israel. They don't want to have a sharing this and live as neighbors. No, not at all. The whole idea of whole Islamic world, all are involved in this. All
Uh,
your Sunni countries, all your Shia countries involved. that kill all the Jews and take over the whole land. So where the this thing comes, and then
You know,
finally you play victim card. No, no, no,
European,
you're
Eu-
terrorizing. Yeah,
European kick you out from their land, okay? And
no, no,
the
never.
European kick you out from their land where
No,
your ancestor used to live in Europe. So
no, no. Don't
they
say kicking or
no,
anything. Don't say indecent word.
no, no,
Say
no,
it
no,
right.
no, no. But
Kicking out
that's
is
what
not. They
that
removed, they killed, they persecuted. Okay,
yeah, but that
and and
they
and one more thing. During the Ottoman time, all the Jews they purchased land in Israel. Ottoman time. Please don't forget this.
no, 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 no,
Jews
no.
never took
Eu-
any land, any
European
at
does
all.
not wanted you. European does not wanted to you in the Europe,
Hmm,
so they have to give you a land.
hmm,
First they decided to give you land in
hmm,
Africa. Okay, they
hmm, hmm,
decided to give you land in Africa. But
hmm,
then they changed. They
hmm,
they changed to yeah, Middle Eastern in Middle East.
hmm,
So they wanted to get rid of you. Okay, that's
hmm,
why
hmm,
they wanted to make a land so that you can go to the out of the Europe.
hmm.
So this is what you take shelter, safety in a Muslim land. Okay, so so why European does not give you a land in Europe when you belong to your race, your color of skin, everything belong to Europe. But they do not give you each land because they don't want to give you over there. Okay, they want a Jew does not want them to Jew in anywhere. Uh, Poland could have give you land over there, or uh, uh, German they kill, they should have given you land, but they do not do that because they don't like Jewish people over there. Okay, so they give you land does not belong to you, so they gave it to you. It's just like that. So why anyone accept you coming from far away from different land? You does not belong to this Arabia. You does not never belong to the Arabian culture. So why they will accept the Arab surrounding Arab? And not only that, and you try to harass surrounding country. You harass them for many times, humiliate them. Uh, so how can they like you? Be a neighbor. So anyway, the problem is we cannot go fight all the time, historical going back and forth. But I only look for the future and what we stand right now and how to this change. So it can be for both Jew and the Palestinian can live. Otherwise, if you think I can kill them now because we are powerful, we have behind Western power, and we have money, and we can kill them as we want and get away with that. This you need to change this. Okay, the
Said bhai, listen,
power you have is
listen,
not
Said
going
bhai,
to be forever, and that the people
please
you
listen, please
supporting
listen.
you, they are not going to be supporting forever. Okay,
Okay, no problem. Not
uh,
we don't need. I told
but
you.
Arab gonna wipe you out.
No, no,
When,
no. Okay,
when,
fine, fine. Okay, okay, fine.
whenever you lose power,
Listen, no,
whenever you
no.
lose power, Arab
Said
going
bhai.
to wipe out.
Arabs
It's
will
matter
kill
of,
us.
it's just
That's
a
what
matter
your
of
your
time.
your hadith your hadith says that they
That could become
all
a
the believers will
reality.
kill all the Jews. Okay,
That could become a
let the day
reality.
come. Let the day come. Oh, I'll make only
Okay,
two
okay,
points. Two
then
things I will speak, and then we'll
that's how
stop the stream.
you
One point is that if you say that we are Jews or Europeans, no, we are Middle Eastern. We
no,
are
no, no.
Semite.
You are white blood.
No, no,
Okay,
listen, listen.
no,
We
you are
are
white
mixed,
blood.
blood, not white. There is some percentage of Jews white because they live 2,000 years they lived
No, no,
in
uh,
Europe. And
Jew,
then the Khazar, they were absolutely white. They they converted into Judaism. So that's another group.
that's
But the Middle Eastern group also fare from, especially from the Jews from
no, no,
Baghdad.
no.
They are
The,
white people.
no, no.
And
This
Jews from
Middle
Iran,
Eastern,
they're also white people.
Middle
It's a mix.
Eastern,
We have African Jews from Ethiopia.
Middle
Okay, now.
Eastern Jew are brown people and they have curly hair. Okay, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Listen,
They have
so
curly hair,
please.
brown people, and many of Jews moved to Europe. So over there, they was converted some people, and some Jew married to the white people. So they have mixed race of people. So
Yeah, so okay, so why you are then saying that you are all Europeans? No, there are Middle
no,
Eastern
no.
Jews.
Majority of Israeli today is a white European.
No. I know. I'm living in Israel. The majority of
No,
Jews, of Mizrahi Jews called Sephardi Jews. Iran, Baghdad, Iraq, Baghdad. I mean, and these all countries. They are in Israel and they are in majority.
but still
Okay.
majority are white European.
No. You don't know the facts. I'm telling you, the majority in Israel of is of the Middle Eastern Mizrahi Jews. Okay. Now, if you say that okay, we had to go to Africa, why we should go to Africa when we have this our own land?
Because
Unfortunate.
they wanted to give you land in Africa first. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
The
now let me listen. Okay,
Uganda or
some
something.
Uganda, Argentina, they were talking about, but
Yeah.
then they said why we should. The Jews were already living that time here.
No.
From 2000, three
Yeah,
thousand years,
they
Jews,
decided. They decided to.
3,800 years, our history is in Israel. Okay. Now, if you want to confirm this from Torah, and you confirm from your Quran also says,
No, no.
Quran,
Uh,
Islam supports Jews to live in Israel. Okay. Now,
so,
I have spoken to some your, what's called that what is called the Telangana, Muslim Telangana. I
mhm.
showed him this verse called 520, 521. He said, "Oh, yeah, these are old books. It's written in Quran." He's not ready to
Yeah,
accept
yeah,
what
yeah,
is written in Quran.
yeah,
You
yeah.
want me to show you that?
No. We know that.
No.
And
Listen,
Allah,
listen,
no,
listen, listen.
Allah did not give a Jew. Allah say, go
Hmm.
live over there and live with the people already over there. Allah said, do not kill them. But you people kill them, babies, children, women, just like you are doing today.
Said like this is the problem of Islam. Listen to me. Listen to me. You don't
No,
follow your
your
own
holy
Allah.
Bible
You don't
said, your
follow
holy Bible said you kill people over there.
what Holy Bible say. Where
You,
Holy Bible says.
the Old Testament said, you kill
Where it says.
women, children,
Yeah,
babies,
that's
and
Amalek. That's the
animals.
Amalek war of Amalek. So what Amalek did with Israel? You
No,
know,
no. God said to go live with them. God did not say go and kill them.
Said Bhai, you have no idea about what is written in Amalek. I don't want to prolong this. Maybe in next stream we'll talk. This is called the war with Amalek.
That
When
is,
Israelis listen now, listen. It is not God said clearly, very clearly that what Moses had asked them, Amalekites, that listen, we are going to Canaan, okay, and we are just passing through. We are not going to do anything to you. Just let us go peacefully. I think once or two messages he sent. They didn't help the Israelites. Instead, they attacked them. Then this order came, kill them all, their children, their babies, everybody. Why? Because
no,
there is.
God will never say to kill children, baby, women.
You don't believe in that.
God,
That's
no,
the
no,
problem. Okay, now listen. Let
God
me
will
explain.
never say such a thing. You are accusing God to
No,
kill babies. This is very heinous,
it's written
blasphemy
in
to
our
say.
Torah. It's
No, no,
written.
it's a
See why the explanation is Because if you don't kill your enemy, that's why Israel is suffering today. Today
If the
Israel is suffering.
babies are your enemy,
They
babies
will
are your
grow
enemy. The
when
God telling you to kill the
in
babies.
10 years or 12 years they'll become grown and they will kill you. What you're talking?
What if
For
people
generation
get
to generation. So we have to wipe out our all
so
enemies
so
if
that's why
we
you
want to
are
survive.
killing babies in Gaza. That's why
No,
you're
it's
killing
not.
babies.
We are not intentionally killing babies in Gaza. Why the Hamas is not taking care of them? I told you already. Why the Hamas is not taking care of them? They have money. 8 Arab dollars they have in their account. In Qatar, the money is under Haniye, and what's his name? They have $3,344 billion in their account. Still, their population is dying. Don't you think it is shameful? And they are enjoying with their life like kings, and this thing they are enjoying there in Qatar and in Turkey, and celebrating the killing of Jews.
You know,
And when
it
somebody
just
retaliates, when the Israel is retaliating, then you are crying, "Oh, Israel is terrorist. Israel is this."
it
Now this
just
is collateral damage, and also it's not planned by Israel. It's your duty to save your citizens. Your duty to take care of your citizens. Why you blame Israel? And why, first of all, on first place, why you attack on 7th and 6:30 in the morning? Why you attack the civilians?
because
So
they
so
have to
listen,
take
listen, listen,
action.
listen. Said bhai, 4 times it's happened. 4 times. Hamas will attack Israel all the time, and every time the attack was initiated by Hamas. Now it's enough. Now we are going to finish Hamas.
No,
Okay.
nothing you can do. You know, you nothing you
Okay,
going
will
to do
not be
anything.
able to do anything. All right, you see what is happening. Your
Yeah.
all Muslim propaganda is Israel is losing, Israel has lost the war. Okay, fine. Let's see what happens
Yeah.
in reality.
Abraham, why we will talk about in next stream uh,
Hmm.
what will going to happen, the result of this 7 December, and the end will what going to happen to for Palestine, the Gaza, and the future of Israeli people. We will talk. I will express some my more thoughts on it
Oh,
in
okay,
the
listen.
future.
I'm nothing is going to happen to Israel. I'll tell
No,
you very
no, no.
clearly. No, no,
We,
no, no. Listen, listen. Nothing is going to happen to Israel. We are God's people, and God is protecting us. There are some, there are politicians. They spoil the show. They spoil the whole thing. Otherwise, Israel, nobody could touch Israel. That the news came. That's 1 year before Shin Bet knew this. I read this in our stream that this is, but they didn't pay any attention. So this
no,
is human's mistake. God is protecting
no, no.
us, but
This
but the
could be
human cannot.
Israel plan. This could be Israel plan to supply Hamas weapon rockets, and
No, no,
this
I
is
don't think so. I
it,
don't think so.
it's
Why
possible.
why
It's
Israel
possible.
why
It's
Israeli
possible
authorities allow Hamas to kill Israeli people?
because
Why?
they get some excuse. They will
No,
get some excuse
no,
to
no,
attack,
impossible,
just
impossible.
like a 9/11
See,
had
see,
nine
see.
line.
Said
Yeah,
by Israelis have given 260 crore per day, $8 billion, $8 Arab dollars, not billion dollars, $8 Arab dollars in account of Hamas. All the big Hamas top brass people holding this money. This, after having this much money, also you are not satisfied. And whatever the whole world is giving the money to Hamas, EU, America, Palestine, God knows from where the money came. And that money was spent to make tunnels and the your own population. That's what the Islamic
yeah.
rule.
I
That's the
heard.
Islamic
Uh,
rule. Islamic people, like your, I don't want to go, all your top brass all over the world, they did the same thing.
you
The,
know the
the
your
Badshah, kings and queens, they enjoyed the best, and the whole Islamic other people, they suffered. It's not that this is not the Jewish way of living. We are having a democratic country, and you know what is the minimum wage in Israel? Even the street cleaner gets every month. 5 to 7,000 shekel, which is around 1.25, 1 lakh 25,000 to 1 lakh 50,000 rupees. They live very happily. Everybody has a car, by the way. Your Islamic world will never learn anything from any democratic country, neither from Christian countries nor from the Jewish countries. And you say that okay, we'll be wiped out. Never, never. Your
No,
Islamic
yeah,
countries must take care of your own Muslims. Pakistan is starving. Afghanistan's condition, Syria, Lebanon, Egypt. Egypt
I,
is totally dependent on Israel. You know,
no,
1 month before, this news came also from Egypt, because Egypt is a very good friend.
your country exists because of the Western
No, no, no.
American.
Our
Uh,
country is existing
uh,
because of
your
our
country
own guts,
welfare.
because of
Israel
our
is a
own living,
welfare
because
state.
of
If
our own honesty, hard
you
work, good
you
labor. We
receive
don't harm
money,
anybody.
you
But
receive money
whoever
from
tries to harm
America,
us,
you receive from European, German,
no,
French.
no, no.
Everybody
Only
gave
we
you
come, the
a
aid comes
paycheck for
from,
every
aid
month,
comes from
every year
America,
you receive.
but that also we
If
return
they
back
do
that
if
money.
they do not give you money, you will not exist.
What you say?
If they do not give you money, the European, American, you billions of dollars every year,
Said by
you will
today,
not
listen,
exist.
listen. Today, IBM has signed a contract with Israel to produce that chip here in Israel, and Israel has helped them with $3.2 billion aid from Israel to IBM. Do you think we are
Yeah,
begging?
that's why you exist.
What we are talking? We are rich country. We have so much money. God has given us so much money,
No,
and
no.
this
Oh, yes, yes. The American giving you money, so
Americans give us money, we return back that money with
you
you know how many weapons we produce for them, how many ammunition, how much ammunition we produce for them, and we return
they
back.
gave you for free. They gave you weapon for
No, no,
free.
no, no.
You
They give
dropping
us.
in Gaza weapon bomb dropping you
Anyway,
get from
see,
the America.
I don't want to disclose anything, Said Bhai, because America's run by around 10
You
richest
know
family in America, and they
the
are all Jewish
the
families.
is
Okay?
the criminal is not Israel. The criminal
No, no,
is
no.
not. No, no, no.
That's your frustration. That you're not happy.
No.
Muslim world is not at all happy because of Jewish prosperity,
Okay,
and
okay, okay.
all because we work so hard, we have so much wealth. Our God helps us in our, because we don't harm anybody. We don't impose our things on anybody. Yeah, we have a live and let live. This is the way the Jews live all over
The
the world,
yeah
and they have so much of Baruch Hashem. Thanks God, the God has given them so much of money
the
that
the
they run
real
the governments.
the
Okay, that's
real
why whether they are in power or not, but still they have control over so many governments, so many systems in the world. So
the real
don't worry
the
about Said
yeah
Bhai. You must tell your all these Muslim leaders all over the world, instead of telling me that the Jews, the Arabs will kill Jews and so forth. It is not going
no
to
no
happen.
no we do not
Now
kill you,
listen.
we
Saudi
save you.
Arabia,
The
so UAE,
European
Saudi Arabia,
European kill.
UAE, Egypt, all are within the indirectly, all are with Israel in this war now at present. What you are talking?
the
Okay,
real the real evil are American and the British. These two evil make you do all this killing in
no.
Gaza.
We are not puppet
They
of
this
anybody. No,
these
no, they
two
are puppets to us.
American evil and the British evil, they making you kill, allowing you to kill in people in Gaza. So
No. Say by
if I have power to
Hamas
attack,
has to be blamed for this war, and even before also. And
uh,
that's your Islam,
and
because
in
your
future
Islam
in
doesn't
future
want to
American
see
and the European
Jewish
will be
people
wipe you out again.
prosperity.
The
No,
in
you are
future
so jealous
American
about.
and European will wipe you out and blame you for
Okay,
destruction,
fine. I don't think so.
destruction.
In near future it will happen. Even it will never happen, because because they also believe in our God. They are not believing in Allah. They are believing in God of Israel. So they
White
have
people
to be
don't
with
believe
us.
in God. White people don't believe in God. They are bastard. They only believe in power and slaughtering people, innocent.
Okay,
They,
fine.
they go war after another
Will
country.
next time you come on English, this thing will continue. This okay. Even
Okay,
in
okay,
our
uh,
Hindi stream also we could talk.
okay,
Okay.
okay. All right.
Laila Tov, good night.
Good night.
Shubhratri.
All right. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Thank you, my dear friends. This is our Saeed Bhai. You know him very well, and please subscribe this channel. Mm, the reality of Islam. Okay, so they feel that we are doing wrong, but by all means, the Gaza and Israel, this recent war was precipitated by Hamas, and Hamas must be blamed for everything, whatever is happening. And as I said, if suppose they have attacked someone, not only Israel, not Israel, anybody else they would have attacked, anybody will retaliate. And once for the retaliate because of the retaliation, if they have some damage of the property or the loss of the life, they have to take care. This is their duty. They have to take care of their citizens. They have to take care of their population. But what is being said, the Mazouk, the representative of Hamas, what he said, 75% people living in Gaza are refugees. And to take care of refugees, it's the United Nations and Israel. We have built for ourselves tunnels to protect ourselves. This is everybody must keep in the mind. So and they are blaming Israel. Oh, Israel is bombarding this and that. Shubhratri, Laila Tov, good night, and we'll meet next time very soon. By Jat Hashem. And in the meantime, our Christian friends, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll try to do on maybe first. I think I'm traveling, so first will not be possibility, but we'll meet very soon. Shalom, Namaste, Jai Bharat, Jai Israel.